Hi guys, it's me Esma and welcome back to another video. Of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon down below so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's continue. So, it's been quite a week, literally. But you know what? I was actually gonna do this video yesterday, but I was too tired and I was not gonna do it today because I have a lot of stuff to do. But I was like, you know what? Let me just pause everything that I'm doing and just get it over with, because if I don't do it now, I will probably continue delaying the video, specifically this one. And yeah, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it because technically I got time. So you know, I'm gonna do it, you know, just get it over with, you know, break the ice, evolutionate, you know what I mean? Anyways, in this video, you are going to learn how to pretty much survive the heat after a hurricane. We learned these tricks actually by my mom, and because I was created during the time of after Hurricane Maria, and this is pretty much how, you know, we basically didn't die of a heat stroke. This is gonna be a little bit of a disclaimer now. Of course, you know, because these tips are, I would say, not appropriate for just everyone, I really suggest that you know, use I guess common sense and just your own logic of whether or not you should use this. Because if you, let's say you have I don't know, asthma, I think, you know, maybe you shouldn't use this. Or let's say if you have, I don't know, a type of cold, what's it, you know, a type of cold thing, just don't, you know, if you're sick, if you have asthma or any type of breathing issue or any health issue that can not be of your favor when using this, just, you know, be cautious, don't do it. It's not worth it. Your health is more, you know, it's worth more than just using these. I personally would rather just sweat a lot than honestly die. So yes, and without further ado, once again, let's continue. The first thing I recommend for you to basically not die of a heat stroke is to, first of all, I know the heat is really strong and the mosquitoes are really fucking iconic during the time, iconically fucking annoying. I really suggest that you open the windows. This is because you want the air from the outside to come inside. You know, basically, I guess it's kind of self-explanatory. You know, you want the fresh air from outside to pretty much refresh your the air within the room that you're in. And if mosquitoes are too much of an issue where you live, I really suggest that you get a mosquitero. That is pretty much I guess a net that pretty much keeps the mosquitoes from going inside wherever you are, or pretty much, you know, going inside of it. And yeah, when you go to sleep, you pretty much, you know, don't have any mosquitoes bothering you because of the net. Usually they're pretty cheap, but I am not sure wherever you live. So yes, once again, open the windows so that the fresh air from outside can refresh the bedroom or the room that you are in. And also get a mosquitero just in case, you know, that mosquitoes are too much of an issue. Now, tip number 2. This is actually the trick that my mom literally, I wouldn't want to say invented, because I'm pretty sure during the time of need, someone else had the idea. We just so happened to just, I guess, get it in the moment because of the need. But the trick that my mom pretty much taught us was to literally, let me just hold on, get a bucket, fill it with water, literally just get a blanket, soak it in okay soak it in water, and then after you're done soaking it in water, this is literally drenched in water, you are legitimately just gonna lay it over the bed. Just, you know, I don't know, just lay it open, you know, enough for you to pretty much fit in the blanket. So yes, the reason behind putting the blanket over the bed is so that basically you can lay over it, you know, feel the cold of the blanket, you know, because personally, my opinion, our opinion actually, is better to suffer from the cold than from the heat, because from the cold you can just cover yourself, but from the heat you can't really do anything besides, you know, trying to look for air, and if there's no air, then, you know, it's no, we do not like that. So yes, like I said, tip number 2, just get a blanket, lay it over the bed, and then just lay over it. You can actually even take another blanket and cover yourself. This is because, you know, actually this is actually my trick. I did this. I covered my whole body actually with another blanket because there was a lot of mosquitoes and we did not have a mosquitero because like we just literally couldn't find it. They were just like not in Puerto Rico anymore because everybody bought them. So, yes. So what I did was, you know, like I said, laid the blanket, laid over it, got another blanket, covered my whole body for the mosquitoes, and yeah, like I kind of sweat, but at the same time, it was, I don't know, like I was cold, but at the same time I wasn't too cold, you know, because I had the windows open. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but like basically just like if you feel too cold, cover yourself, and if you are too hot, just like take the covers off, but just keep laying on the wet blanket behind you. Too easy. Tip number 3, and there's plain. Tip number 3. This is actually something that I came up with, and you know, I feel like I came up with because it just came to my mind, but I got inspiration from my mother, but whatever. So yes, what you're gonna want to do is to literally sleep naked and literally just like soak yourself in water, including your hair. You literally want to be completely wet, naked, and then just literally sleep naked. And again, same logic as the previous one. If you're too cold, get a blanket or a cover or whatever, sheet something, and cover yourself with it, you know, because like again, same logic as previously. Like we would rather be cold than wet because when you're cold, you can kind of regulate by covering yourself with something, rather than when you're hot, you can't really do anything. And back when we were going through the whole heat thing after Hurricane Maria, where we lived, there wasn't really a lot of wind, so you know, opening the window was just basically to like try and like get any single type of, I don't know, air that was pretty much decided to come inside the bedroom and try to like refresh us, but that was very rarely. It's basically soak yourself entirely, sleep naked, wet your hair as well, and then just like sleep. If you're cold, again, cover yourself. Now for the last tip, it is actually kind of tied with the previous one, with the third one, and it's literally just to like soak yourself entirely, but instead of being naked, be with clothing. Personally, what I used to do was just like have long pants, you know, comfortable clothing. I don't really use pajamas. I really just use like sports clothing that was like oversized and like, yeah, and like a long shirt. And ironically, I wasn't hot because again, like, you know, I soaked myself entirely. So what you're gonna want to do is just soak yourself completely with the water and wear clothing at the same time. Personally, of course, I recommend that you get inside the shower or the bath or whatever with the clothing on, rather than just like wet yourself and then like wet the clothing, because that's, you know what I mean? Like it's not really that brilliant. So yes, that's pretty much all the tips that I have. And again, like these are the things that we did because we were kind of in a desperate need at the time. Like there was no electricity after Hurricane Maria, like it was horrible. So basically this is pretty much what we did to pretty much like get through the heat that was happening in our house. But basically, yes, like this was done when we like actually needed it, you know what I mean, to survive. And I don't know, I hope that by me trying to like explain and give you the tips, I hope that you guys actually got, you know, inspired to maybe do something else, something similar, or actually do these ones. And yeah, I don't know, like overall, let me know if you did them, let me know if you will do them, let me know if, I don't know, they worked, if they didn't work, what could improve, other tips that you have. And yes, like I said previously, don't forget, if you have some type of breathing issue or any type of health situation that you feel as though you should not do this because of that, of course, don't do it, because it's gonna be a problem and you may die, and we don't want that. We want you to be alive, you know, vibing and thriving. But yes, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys liked it, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys later. Mwah.
Show you how to treat me like a queen.